The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alicia, and I'm going to be giving the webinar today. Today, we're going to see how to create a combo of tasks. That is, REIFax allows you to send out the initial document, that is the contract, the offer contract, additional documents, send emails, send text messages. If you have dialer or if you have a Skype account in your computer with credit, you can make calls. And you can do that individually and you can do that at the moment, but you can also program the system so that all those tasks will be done, in some cases, automatically, even if you do not turn on your computer. And in other cases, you can schedule them as a reminder to yourself that you need to take some action at some later date. So that's what we're going to do today. This feature is available only for professional and professional dialer. If you have Platinum, you do not have access to this feature because this is a feature that is available in the follow-up. So if you do not have follow-up, you won't be able to schedule tasks. Remember that you can ask any questions at any moment. Just go ahead and type them in the chat section and I'll be happy to answer them. So I'm going to go directly to my follow-up. Okay. In my follow-up, I have all the properties I'm currently working with. Remember that you have each property will have a follow history on what you have done with each property. There, the system will automatically save if you have sent contract, if you made a call through the system, or you can make notes on each property. You can send text messages, like I said before. That follow history, you can view it clicking on the property and going to follow history. Here you'll see everything that you have done with this particular property. When you calculate an offer price, when you change the status of the property, new offer price. If you send contract, it will be saved here. So this is the follow history of each property. Give me a second. Seems you are not able to see my screen. Give me a second. Sorry for that. Just a minute, please. Okay, can you see my screen now? Okay, so let's go back a little bit from the beginning where I started. Let's go back. Okay, so what I was saying, this is my follow-up system. Here in my follow-up, I have all the properties I'm currently working with, and each property, the system will automatically save the follow history. That is, everything I do with each property will be saved in the follow history of the property. To see this follow history, all I have to do is click on the property and go to follow history. Click here, and that will show me everything that I have done with this particular property. If I calculated an offer, if I send a contract, if I send a text message, an email, everything will be automatically saved here. I can also see the pending task, that is what we'll create today. We're going to create a combo task, that is tasks that will be automatically sent by the system, or tasks that will be there as a reminder to myself to make. For example, like send a contract today, and I want to remind myself that I want to make a call, a follow-up call sometime next week. That would be here in my pending task. And here I have the emails. If I have sent or received emails for this property, I would have that listed here. In this particular property, I don't have anything right now. That's why it's empty. Let's go back. Okay. So how do I, first of all, directly. Let's remember that you can send offer contracts, first offer contracts from your follow-up as multiple multiple contracts from your follow. That is, you have a limit of 50 contracts, 50 new offer contracts per day. So I could select up to 50 properties here and send offer contracts to all of them at once. I'm not going to do that. I'm just showing you this is how it works. You select the properties and click here and set in send documents. That would be to send the contract. I can send text messages if the property has a mobile phone and its contact information. The system will send a text message to that phone number. You can send emails, but what I wanted to show you today is how to schedule them, not how to send them right now. I want to show you how to schedule them. And again, there are two ways you can schedule. I can go ahead and schedule one by one. I want to make, first of all, I'm going to schedule this contract. So I will schedule that in automatic. That is, even if I do not turn on my computer, that will go out. So I'm going to schedule a contract to be sent on Monday. Let's say Monday 14th. I put a description for myself. Let's say initial contract, and click and create. That will take me to my document manager, where I select which contract I'm going to send to this at that time. I put in any other information I want. I select which additional documents I want to send out with that. And once everything is checked here, I have the initial deposit, I have the documents I want to go out with it. I click on email, here in email. By default, it will go to the agent. I have a preset template here, or I can manage my templates or go ahead and type in my cover email here and click and create. So on Monday morning, even if I do not turn on my computer, those contracts, I selected 9 properties, those 9 contracts will go out. I'll select all again, schedule task, and show you how to schedule the manual ones. In see if I select automatic and click in the drop down, you'll see there is 4 options: text messages, faxes, emails, and documents. If I select manual, I have a lot more options because some of these things are not things that the system can do by itself. So that's why it's in manual. All the things in automatic will go out even if you do not turn on your computer. However, if you go to manual, you'll see that you have send text messages, receive a text message, send fax, receive fax. That is, for example, fax. I send them whichever. I send them a contract. I received an answer from them through my fax. That didn't come in through my actual REIFax account, so it can't obviously, the system can't obviously put that in my follow history by itself because there is no way the system will know that in your fax machine or how in your fax system, if you have it in a virtual fax system in your computer, it won't be able to know that you received a fax. So in that case, you would have to come here, create a task saying receive fax, put the date I received the fax today, let's say, received fax today, uh, 8 in the morning, and current date today, and put a description, receive fax and asking for accepting. I received a fax from them accepting my offer. Create. Fax received. Offer acceptance. Create. Okay. So if I come back here, let me show you all the other options I have in manual. Like I said, text message, send and receive. Make call, receive call, send regular mail, receive regular mail, that is send other, send voicemail, receive voicemail, make note. I can make a note that will be saved in my follow history. Okay, let's schedule a call. Let's say I send the contracts were set to be out on Monday morning, so I want to make a follow-up call on Wednesday. Follow-up call. Create. Okay, the calls were successfully the reminder was successfully created. This reminder, unfortunately, is not. You will get a notice. Something will ring. There is no active notices per se. But if I go into my if I go into my follow history and go to my pending tasks, I'll see what I have pending for those days. If I filter, let's see, I can see here by date. I can either sort ascending or descending, and I can see what I can sit here and see what I have to do today. Today, let's say today is January 16th. I know that I have to make a follow-up call because I sent a contract on Monday. And every task I created right now, it says I will make scheduled call. I will receive a fax accepting my offer. A document will be sent, initial offer, contract. Once the date is passed and the task is completed, the note will be added that the task was completed and the contract was sent. And you'll have a new follow history here. Okay, that's how I create tasks one by one. I can also create a combo of tasks. That way I don't have to send a contract, send a follow-up email, make a follow-up call. I can create a combo that is the template of the task I do every time. If I work in a certain way, that is, I look for the property, I send the contract to the property. 2 days after, I want to make a follow-up email. Then day after, I want to send them a reminder by text message. And the next week, if I haven't received any answer, I want to make a follow-up call. I can create that as a template of tasks. So the next time I come here, all I have to do is select my properties, look for my template, and assign that template. And all 3, 4, 5 tasks will be created at once. How do I do that? Let's go back to my follow-up. And I'm going to go to settings. Sorry, not settings, templates. I'm going to go to templates. In templates, I have several types of templates. I have the email templates. That is, in email templates, I create the templates for the cover email that goes out with my contracts, or also if I send follow-up emails, or if I send additional documents by themselves without the contract, I would create an email template for that. Here's where I create that. I have templates for my text messages. Here's where I create that. If you use a fax service, you would create a fax template here. Letter template, these are for your mailing campaigns. This is for letters to be sent through regular mail. And finally, here's what we're looking for. Here are my task templates. How do I create a task template? First of all, I click on Add. I give a name to my template. Let's say first offer residential. I want this as my default. Do I want this template to be the first one that comes up every time I assign a template? I click here yes or no. In this case, I'm going to leave it at no. Okay, now I start adding my task. Add. First of all, I want the contract to go out. In automatic, I want to send the document. The first task, I can leave it at 0, or I can, depending on when you're going to work. If you can sit in your desk, let's say on Mondays or depending on how you work, and set up everything to go out starting that day. Or if you work on, let's say, Sundays, you can set everything to start going out the next day. Let's suppose we're working on today, Friday, but I want everything to start going out on Monday. So I'm going to put in here, remember this is something that you have to calculate depending on, I could add it also. Let's close here and put that in the name so I know. Scheduling on Fridays. Okay, this is a template I'll use if I'm scheduling on Fridays. So I'm going to add, and I'm going to send my documents, and I want everything I do today to start going on Monday. So that's 3 days from now. At the same time, this hour is okay with me, so they will be going out at this time. And description, first offer contract. Remember, if you have any question at any moment, just go ahead and type them in. And create. Of course, in this case, since it's a contract, it will take me to select which contract I want to be. So we said this is residential, so let's select the homeowner. I want the lead-based paint to go out with it, an initial deposit. Click on create. It will ask me which cover email I want to go out with it. Like I said, I can type in one directly here. I can select one from my templates. Let's look for this first offer. Create and load. And create task. So this is my first task. So after I send the contract, I want to send a text message. Let's say add and send text message in automatic. So my contracts are going to go out 3 days from now, and I want the text message to go out the day after. Follow up text, create. Again, I can type it in here. I can select a template. Let's put it, hello agent, I just sent you an awesome offer for your property and property address. These text messages the system sends out are going out through your Gmail account. So you should put no, if you want to be if you want them to answer your text messages to your phone as a text message, you would have to put your phone number into the body of the text so they know, and put do not, or if not, just do not answer this text, because you won't get an answer of text message if they answer through here directly, because it's not attached to a phone number, it's attached to your email. Okay, check it out and let me know if you agree. Create task. So on Monday, the contract will go out. The follow-up email will go on Tuesday. I'm going to create a new one. I want a follow-up email, let's say on Wednesday. So this is 4, and I'll put here 5. Follow-up email, follow-up email, create. Again, type in my email here. Again, I can type, sorry, I did not select what I was going to select. This is it. Have to select email. Create. Follow up. Create. Again, I type in here, look through my templates and select the template and click on create. Now I'm going to add a follow-up call. Remember, follow-up calls have to be in manual. Let's put make call. Follow-up call. Create. Okay, so here I have my task template. First, offer residential schedule. How do I do to use this template? I go to my follow-up. Today is Friday. I have a template created for scheduling tasks when I work on Fridays. So I select all the properties that I want to start sending contracts on Monday. Go to schedule task. Go to schedule task, click on manage template, look for the template, it should be there. This is making me look bad. My template, it wasn't there. Let's go back. Okay, sorry for that. That this is how it's done, but for some reason it didn't save my template. So sorry for that. Let's go back and see where it is. templates, task templates. No, it didn't save my templates. So let's just create a quick one here. New for working on Friday. And let's just create a quick one to show you how to actually apply it. Create task. Let's add the call and manual. Make call, follow-up call, follow-up call, create, and here's my template. If I go here and I go here, there's my template, new template for working on Friday. Now I come back to my follow-up. I select my properties. Click on schedule task. Manage template. Look for my template. And we'll imagine that my new template, my brand new template appeared here. I selected, I loaded, and it will be there created, and all my tasks will be automatically done starting on Monday. On Monday, a contract will be sent. On Tuesday, a text message will be sent. On Wednesday, a follow-up email will be sent, and I'll have a note for myself that I have to make a follow-up call on Wednesday. So that's how we work with combos. That's how we work with tasks, individual tasks. Remember that the system has a limit of new offer contracts of 50 contracts per day. That does not mean that you cannot send, after you send your 50 contracts, you cannot send a counter offer for another property or another email or another text message. There is no other limitation other than the first offer contracts. So do you have any questions? This is actually what I wanted to show you today. Unfortunately, the system had a glitch there, and for some reason it didn't let me see the actual template and let me finish completely what I wanted to show you. I'll get on that right now and have that fixed so you can start practicing and trying it out in a little while. So thank you very much for attending. Hope you all have a very, very good weekend, and hope to see you all back here on Friday. Thank you very much. Bye.